Daily horoscope analysis for Virgo, April 24th, 2025. Welcome, dear Virgo. Today's celestial landscape offers you a particularly introspective energy as Mercury, your ruling planet, forms a significant sextile with Saturn. Let me guide you through what the stars have arranged for you on this special day. General overview. April 24th, 2025 presents itself as a day of methodical progress and inner clarity for you, Virgo. With Mercury in Taurus creating a harmonious aspect to Saturn in Pisces, your analytical abilities are heightened while your emotional intuition deepens simultaneously. Today naturally favors organization, planning, and attention to detail, all strengths you possess in abundance. The universe is supporting your meticulous nature, while also gently encouraging you to see beyond the practical and embrace spiritual insights that may emerge unexpectedly. The moon in Capricorn today reinforces your pragmatic tendencies, helping you stay grounded as you navigate the day's various challenges and opportunities. This earthy lunar energy complements your Virgo sensibilities beautifully, allowing your natural methodical approach to shine brilliantly. It's an excellent day for completing tasks that require precision and careful thought, areas where you naturally excel. Love and relationships. In matters of the heart, today brings a thoughtful and sincere energy to your interactions. If you're in a relationship, communication flows particularly well, allowing you to address practical matters with your partner without the emotional turbulence that sometimes accompanies such discussions. Venus, positioned favorably in your chart, encourages meaningful conversations about future plans and shared responsibilities. For single Virgos, this isn't necessarily a day of passionate encounters or dramatic romantic gestures, but rather one of meaningful connections based on intellectual rapport and shared values. You might find yourself attracted to someone who demonstrates reliability and depth of character. Don't dismiss seemingly mundane interactions. A significant connection could begin through everyday conversations at work, while running errands, or in online spaces dedicated to your interests. Your natural tendency to be of service to others is highlighted today, but remember that healthy relationships require reciprocity. Allow yourself to receive as well as give, creating balance in your emotional exchanges. This small adjustment could bring surprising depth to your connections today. Career and work. The workplace presents significant opportunities for you today, Virgo. Your analytical skills are particularly sharp, making this an ideal time for problem-solving, detailed projects, or financial planning. Colleagues may turn to you for guidance, recognizing your ability to see what others miss. The Saturn influence brings recognition for past efforts, potentially from authority figures or mentors who have been silently observing your dedication. A work project that has experienced delays may suddenly move forward, giving you a sense of accomplishment and momentum. Your organizational abilities are in high demand, and your contributions will not go unnoticed. Document your achievements today. They may become relevant for future advancement opportunities or performance reviews. For Virgos considering career changes, today's planetary alignment supports research and realistic assessment of options. It's an excellent day for updating your resume, networking with industry professionals, or investigating educational opportunities that could enhance your career trajectory. The clarity you possess today helps you see which paths align with your authentic skills and values. Health and wellness. Your physical wellness requires particular attention today. The Capricorn moon may increase tension in the shoulders, neck, and digestive system, all vulnerable areas for Virgo. Consider incorporating stress reduction practices like progressive muscle relaxation or gentle yoga stretches throughout your day to maintain physical comfort and energy. Nutritionally, your body may benefit from grounding foods rich in magnesium and B vitamins. Consider incorporating leafy greens, whole grains, and nuts into your meals. Your digestive system, often sensitive for Virgos, responds well to regular mealtimes and mindful eating practices today. Staying hydrated with herbal teas may also provide comfort and support for your system. Mental health is equally important, and today's energies support establishing boundaries that preserve your emotional well-being. Permit yourself to decline additional responsibilities if you're feeling overwhelmed. The Mercury-Saturn sextile supports mental discipline, making this an excellent day for establishing new wellness routines that can become beneficial habits over time. Money and finances. Financial matters receive positive cosmic support today. Your analytical abilities are enhanced, making this an ideal time for budgeting, investment research, or financial planning. The Saturn influence brings a long-term perspective to financial decisions, helping you see beyond immediate gratification to future security, something that aligns perfectly with your natural Virgo tendencies. An unexpected expense may arise, but your natural preparedness likely means you have resources to address it without significant disruption. For Virgos considering major purchases, today's energy supports thorough research rather than impulsive decisions. The insights you gain from careful consideration will serve you well in the weeks ahead. Investment opportunities may present themselves, particularly in areas related to technology, communication, or education. However, true to your nature, thorough investigation before commitment will serve you well. Financial advice received today carries particular weight and should be carefully considered, as it may contain insights that aren't immediately obvious but prove valuable over time. Family and home life. Your domestic sphere feels particularly nurturing today. Home improvement projects started now have favorable energy for successful completion. The Mercury-Saturn sextile supports organizing living spaces and implementing systems that enhance household efficiency, tasks that bring you natural satisfaction. Family communications take on a practical, solution-oriented tone. If there have been ongoing family issues, today presents an opportunity for calm, rational discussion that leads to workable compromises. Your ability to listen carefully and offer thoughtful feedback makes you a natural mediator in family matters today. Others will appreciate your fair-minded approach and attention to everyone's concerns. For Virgos considering relocating or making significant changes to living arrangements, today's planetary positions support careful planning and consideration of practical details. Real estate matters initiated today benefit from your thorough approach and attention to contractual details. Trust your instinct for spotting issues that others might overlook. Social interactions. Your social energy today is measured but meaningful. Quality interactions take precedence over quantity, and you may find yourself drawn to gatherings that offer intellectual stimulation or serve a practical purpose. Networking opportunities present themselves in unexpected settings. Remain open to conversations with acquaintances who share professional or intellectual interests. A friend may seek your advice regarding a personal dilemma, trusting your analytical abilities and discretion. Your guidance carries particular weight today, so choose your words thoughtfully. While offering practical solutions comes naturally to you, remember to acknowledge the emotional components of their situation as well. This balanced approach will make your advice more accessible and impactful. Group projects or community initiatives benefit from your organizational input today. Your ability to create structure from chaos makes you a valuable team member, though you may need to practice patience with those who don't share your attention to detail. Leading by example rather than criticism will yield the best results and maintain harmony within the group. Personal development. Today's energy strongly supports your personal growth journey. The Mercury-Saturn aspect particularly favors intellectual pursuits, making this an excellent day for studying, researching topics of interest, or developing new skills. Information absorbed today tends to be retained well, with practical applications becoming apparent even for theoretical concepts. Journaling or documenting your thoughts provides exceptional clarity today. You may gain insights into patterns of behavior or thinking that have been limiting your progress. The analytical Virgo energy, combined with Saturn's disciplined influence, supports breaking unproductive habits and establishing more beneficial routines that align with your authentic goals. Creative projects that require technical precision thrive under today's cosmic influences. Whether it's writing, crafting, or problem-solving, your ability to combine creative vision with meticulous execution is enhanced today. Don't hesitate to start projects that have intimidated you previously. The stars support your success in endeavors requiring both creativity and precision. Astrological influences. Looking more deeply at the planetary positions affecting you today. Mercury, your ruling planet, in grounded Taurus, forms a productive sextile with Saturn in intuitive Pisces. This creates a bridge between your practical nature and deeper spiritual awareness, a powerful combination for decision-making and personal insight. Jupiter in Gemini expands your professional sector, bringing opportunities for growth and recognition in your career that may manifest in unexpected conversations. The Sun in Taurus illuminates your ninth house of higher learning and philosophical exploration, encouraging you to expand your worldview and consider educational opportunities that may have seemed beyond reach. Venus in Aries activates your eighth house of shared resources and transformation, potentially bringing positive developments regarding investments, joint finances, or intimate relationships that require mutual vulnerability. Mars in Cáncer energizes your 11th house of friendships and collective endeavors, providing motivation for community involvement and collaborative projects. This position may occasionally trigger emotional reactions to group dynamics, so maintaining your typical Virgo objectivity will serve you well in navigating social complexities that arise today. Advice for the day. Embrace the productive energy available to you today, Virgo, but avoid becoming so focused on tasks that you miss opportunities for meaningful connection. Your efficiency is one of your superpowers, but balance it with moments of presence and appreciation for the journey, not just the destination. Consider creating a prioritized list of objectives, focusing first on those requiring the greatest precision and mental clarity. The morning hours are particularly favorable for analytical work, while afternoon energy supports collaborative efforts and communication. Aligning your activities with these cosmic rhythms will optimize your productivity and satisfaction. Today also presents an opportunity to acknowledge your achievements, something Virgos often overlook in their quest for improvement and perfection. Take time to recognize how far you've come before setting new goals and standards for yourself. This practice of self-acknowledgement nurtures your confidence and provides motivation for continued growth. Lucky elements. Your lucky color today is navy blue, representing wisdom and depth of thought. Wearing or surrounding yourself with this color can enhance your natural analytical abilities while encouraging deeper intuition that complements your logical strengths. The number 4 carries particular significance for you today, representing stability, foundation, and practical accomplishment. You might notice this number appearing in meaningful ways throughout your day, serving as cosmic confirmation that you're on the right path. Emerald or jade stones resonate with today's energy for you, supporting heart-centered decision, making that balances your natural practicality with emotional wisdom. Carrying or wearing these stones can help you access both your analytical mind and your intuitive knowing. Potential challenges. The primary challenge today involves avoiding excessive self-criticism, a tendency that can be amplified by the Saturn influence. Your pursuit of perfection serves you well in many contexts, but can become limiting if it prevents you from recognizing genuine progress or attempting new experiences where initial mastery isn't guaranteed. Additionally, the strong analytical energy may lead to overthinking emotional matters. Remember that not all life aspects can or should be approached through logical analysis alone. Some situations require trusting your instincts and emotional intelligence, areas where you have more natural strength than you often give yourself credit for. The Capricorn moon might intensify your work focus to the point of neglecting physical needs. Remember to take breaks, stay hydrated, and move your body throughout the day to prevent tension from accumulating. Your productivity actually increases when you honor your physical needs rather than pushing through discomfort. Areas of opportunity. Communication presents a significant opportunity today. Your words carry particular weight and clarity, making this an excellent day for important conversations, presentations, or writing projects. Ideas expressed now tend to be received with understanding and appreciation, even by those who have previously misunderstood your intentions. Professional advancement possibilities may emerge, particularly through demonstrating your problem-solving abilities or organizational skills. Remain observant for chances to showcase these natural talents in ways that contribute to collective objectives. A casual opportunity to demonstrate your capabilities could lead to formal recognition later. Learning opportunities abound today, whether through formal education, self-directed study, or meaningful conversations. Information acquired now has staying power and practical applications that will benefit you in multiple life areas. Be particularly attentive to insights that connect different domains of knowledge. These integrative understandings are especially valuable. Emotional state. Your emotional landscape today is characterized by a sense of capable tranquility. While not particularly emotionally expressive or demonstrative, you'll likely feel a quiet confidence in your abilities and direction. The Mercury-Saturn sextile brings emotional stability through mental clarity. Knowing what needs to be done and having the skills to accomplish, it creates a foundation of security. Periods of reflection may bring emotional insights regarding past experiences, particularly how challenges have contributed to your current strengths. This perspective supports emotional healing and self-acceptance, allowing you to appreciate how far you've come on your personal journey. Remain mindful of a tendency toward emotional constraint today. While emotional stability serves you well, allowing yourself to experience and express genuine feelings, including joy, excitement, or appropriate concern, creates authenticity in your interactions and deepens your connection with others who appreciate your whole self. Intuition and spirituality. Your intuitive abilities receive a significant boost today through the Saturn-Mercury aspect that bridges your practical nature with deeper awareness. Pay attention to subtle knowing that arises, particularly regarding professional matters or important decisions. Your intuition today is grounded in reality rather than wishful thinking, making it particularly reliable as a guide for practical matters. Spiritual practices that incorporate order and precision resonate strongly with today's energy. Consider meditation focused on body awareness, systematic breathing exercises, or meaningful rituals that create sacred space through attention to detail. All approaches that honor your Virgo essence while deepening spiritual connection beyond the material world. Today also supports exploring the spiritual dimensions of service, a natural Virgo strength. Consider how your distinctive gifts might be offered in service to causes or communities that resonate with your values, creating meaning through practical contribution. This alignment of purpose with action brings a profound sense of fulfillment that nourishes your spirit. Concluding thoughts. April 24th, 2025 offers you, dear Virgo, a day of productive harmony between your natural analytical abilities and deeper dimensions of awareness. By embracing both your practical strengths and intuitive insights, you can navigate the day's opportunities with balanced wisdom. Trust your capacity for discernment while remaining open to unexpected possibilities that arise when you least expect them. Remember that your Virgo gifts of discernment, analysis, and improvement are deeply needed in our world. As you move through this day with conscious awareness, you bring these qualities to every interaction, creating ripples of positive influence that extend far beyond what you can observe. Your attention to detail doesn't just organize spaces and systems, it creates order that allows others to thrive. The stars support your journey today, Virgo, as you bring your unique blend of practical wisdom and caring service to each moment. Trust in your capabilities while remaining open to growth, and you'll find that this ordinary Thursday holds extraordinary potential for advancement in areas that matter most to your authentic self. April 24, 2025 presents Virgo with a fascinating planetary landscape that significantly impacts your analytical nature and practical tendencies. The Sun is firmly positioned in Taurus, creating a ninth house influence from your sign. This placement illuminates your sector of higher knowledge, philosophy, and expansion, encouraging you to look beyond your usual detailed approach and embrace broader perspectives. Mercury, your ruling planet, is also traveling through Taurus, creating a grounding effect on your thought processes. This double Earth energy reinforces your practical nature, while adding a touch of Taurian persistence to your communications. You'll find yourself expressing ideas with unusual conviction today, particularly regarding matters of values and resources. Venus has moved into Gemini, activating your 10th house of career and public reputation. This creates a socially advantageous position for professional advancement and puts a spotlight on your ability to communicate value to authority figures. Professional relationships benefit from your ability to adapt and present multiple solutions. Mars in Gemini intensifies this intellectual energy, forming a powerful conjunction with Venus. This planetary pairing in your career sector indicates that assertive communication and quick thinking will serve you exceptionally well today. Your ability to analyze details while communicating them effectively creates a powerful professional advantage. Jupiter, also in Gemini, expands these opportunities in your career sector. This beneficial giant forms a harmonious aspect to your natal Mercury position, amplifying your natural talents for analysis and communication. Ideas that have been percolating may suddenly find perfect expression and receptive audiences. Saturn continues its journey through Pisces, creating a 7th house opposition to your sign. This creates tension around partnerships and agreements, asking you to establish clearer boundaries while remaining compassionate. The opposition between your practical nature and Saturn in nebulous Pisces requires careful navigation, particularly in legal matters or contractual negotiations. Uranus in Gemini forms a trine to your Virgo energy, sparking unexpected insights and innovative solutions, particularly regarding how you structure information systems. This placement encourages technological adaptations that streamline your analytical processes. Neptune in Aries occupies your 8th house, creating subtle undercurrents in shared resources and intimate connections. This position might cloud your usually crystal-clear perception regarding other people's assets or resources. Extra diligence is recommended before making financial commitments that involve others. Pluto's powerful transformational energy continues its journey through Aquarius, creating a 6th house sextile to your Virgo sun. This supports deep restructuring of daily routines, health practices, and service-oriented work. The progressive Aquarian energy combines well with your methodical Virgo approach, allowing for revolutionary improvements to established systems. The moon today travels through the late degrees of Sagittarius, soon to enter Capricorn. This creates a momentary tension with your Virgo energy, but ultimately supports practical emotional expression by day's end. This lunar position activates your 4th house of home and foundations, bringing attention to domestic matters and family connections. The North Node in Aries points toward your evolutionary direction, involving shared resources and psychological depth. Today's planetary positions support exploration of these themes through practical analysis and communication. Chiron, the wounded healer, in Taurus forms a sextile to your Virgo placements, offering opportunities for healing through practical self-value and resource management. This supportive aspect helps you integrate past wounds around perfectionism into constructive patterns of self-acceptance. Today's planetary geometry creates a predominantly supportive environment for Virgos, with multiple earth and air influences that complement your practical nature while encouraging intellectual flexibility. The predominant aspects are trines and sextiles, offering flowing energy that can be channeled into productive outcomes, particularly in professional contexts where detailed communication is valued. Consider how these planetary energies might be harnessed to refine systems while expanding your perspective beyond the details to see the larger patterns. The Taurus sun illuminating your ninth house particularly supports this balance between precision and perspective. As Mercury forms a harmonious trine with Saturn on April 24th, 2025, your communication abilities are heightened with a rare blend of precision and creativity. This planetary alignment particularly favors your analytical Virgo nature, allowing you to express complex ideas with remarkable clarity. You'll notice your words carrying more weight today, especially in professional settings where your attention to detail shines through impeccably structured presentations or emails. The Mercury-Saturn trine supports long-term communication projects, making this an excellent day to draft important documents, prepare speeches, or engage in negotiations where precision matters. There's a methodical quality to your expression that others find reassuring and trustworthy. With the moon in Capricorn forming a favorable aspect to your ruling planet Mercury, your emotional intelligence is seamlessly integrated with your logical faculties, helping you navigate sensitive conversations with both empathy and boundaries. This is particularly valuable in mentoring relationships, where you can provide constructive feedback without appearing overly critical. Your typical Virgo tendency toward perfectionism in communication is tempered today by an earthy practicality, allowing you to get your point across without excessive self-editing or hesitation. Notice how your normally active internal critic takes a backseat, permitting a more confident flow of ideas. In personal relationships, you're able to express needs and boundaries with unusual directness, bypassing your typical concern about potential misunderstandings. Venus in your ninth house expands your appreciation for meaningful dialogue, especially conversations that explore philosophical ideas or future plans. This placement encourages you to move beyond small talk and engage in discussions that reveal deeper values and aspirations. For creative Virgos, this day supports articulating your artistic vision through writing, speaking, or multimedia expression. Your ability to combine technical precision with emotional resonance creates compelling content that resonates with others on multiple levels. Digital communication flows smoothly today, with fewer misunderstandings than usual in text messages and emails. Take advantage of this clarity by addressing any lingering electronic correspondence that requires nuance or careful wording. Educational pursuits benefit from this favorable alignment as well, making this an excellent day for teaching, learning new communication skills, or participating in workshops that enhance your verbal or written expression. Despite the generally positive communication aspects, be mindful of a subtle square between Mercury and Neptune developing later in the day, which could introduce elements of confusion or miscommunication, particularly regarding abstract concepts or distant future plans. Combat this by double-checking important details and being explicit rather than assuming others understand your implications. Your verbal precision is at its peak in the morning hours, making this the optimal time for important conversations, presentations, or writing tasks that require clarity and impact. As the day progresses, you may notice your communication style becoming more introspective, better suited for reflective writing or intimate conversations rather than public speaking. Pay attention to nonverbal cues today, as your heightened perceptiveness allows you to read between the lines in conversations, noticing subtle shifts in tone or body language that reveal others' true meanings. This Mercury-Saturn trine particularly supports professional communications related to healthcare, data analysis, service industries, or any field requiring meticulous attention to detail all areas where Virgos naturally excel. For those in creative fields, you'll find an unusual ability to bring structure to abstract ideas, making this an excellent day for outlining creative projects, creating content calendars, or developing communication strategies that will unfold over the coming months. Your capacity to explain technical concepts in accessible language is enhanced today, positioning you as an effective bridge between specialists and general audiences. If you've been postponing difficult conversations, the planetary support for clear, constructive communication makes this an opportune time to address issues with both firmness and sensitivity. Remember that your Virgo tendency toward critical analysis is balanced today with practical understanding, allowing you to offer feedback that's genuinely helpful rather than merely highlighting flaws. The day's energy supports revising and refining written work, with your eye for detail allowing you to spot inconsistencies or areas for improvement that might normally escape notice. As a Virgo navigating April 24th, 2025, your financial landscape appears particularly promising due to Mercury forming a supportive trine with Saturn in your 8th house of shared resources. This planetary alignment creates an excellent day for financial planning, particularly regarding investments, taxes, or money shared with partners. Your analytical mind is operating with exceptional clarity, making this an ideal time to review complex financial documents or negotiate terms of agreements. The Mercury-Saturn trine brings patience and precision to monetary matters, allowing you to spot details others might miss. With Mercury being your ruling planet, this influence is especially significant for you. The moon in Capricorn today enhances your practical approach, keeping emotional spending in check. Venus, positioned in Gemini, creates interesting financial opportunities through communication channels. Perhaps a conversation with a colleague or message from a friend could lead to an unexpected income source. Jupiter's position continues to expand your financial horizons, particularly through knowledge-based pursuits or foreign connections. Consider exploring educational investments today that could yield returns in the coming months. Mars in your 6th house energizes your work sector, potentially opening doors to additional income through side projects or overtime opportunities. Your natural Virgo